Chapter 15. Valedictory. I feel that those who have followed me through the preceding lessons must have felt within them the intuitive assurance of the truth contained in the instruction herein given. In a work of this size and character, I can do no more than merely direct the mind, to give them a hint of the great truth, to acquaint them with a few exercises which, if followed conscientiously, will enable them to develop their latent powers. More than this would be beyond the scope of this work, which is intended to give popular instruction in the exercise and use of personal magnetism and psychic influence in the affairs of everyday life. The average reader will rest satisfied with the practical side of the subject, and will not feel inclined to enter into the occult phase. To the few who feel an inclination to pursue the subject still further, we would penetrate beyond the veil. There are other sources of information open, which I will be pleased to point out to those who may so request. Without attempting to go further into the subject, I would say that in my opinion, an intelligent understanding of the laws underlying the science of mind supplies one with the most elevating rule of life and conduct, brings to man a realizing sense of his own individuality, strength, and power, a consciousness of the reality and immanence of his real self, the I Am. The recognition of the ego carries with it a sense of new duties and the means of performing them. The student of what is known as New Thought finds himself surrounded with a mass of literature, much of which consists of froth and bubbles. Grains of thought are there, but are surrounded by bushels of verbal chaff. The searcher for the idea receives words, and more words. The works on the subject, which are really worth the time and trouble of reading, are few, and the student, alas, knows not where to find them practical. Understandable works on this subject are being demanded by many minds and following the invariable rule, which causes the production of the thing which is earnestly demanded. Works of this kind are sure to appear. Speed the day. To the student I would say, do not be deluded by isms or leaders. You possess within you the real truth, and it will manifest itself to you in time, developing gradually and naturally as the flower. The recognition of the I Am will bring its reward. The small flame within will throw light on all subjects and illuminate them. Pursue your way through life, earnestly and calmly. Hurry is not haste, bustle is not energy, noise is not strength. The man of quiet calm, earnest and persistent quality reaches the goal long before his brother of opposite tendencies. Confidence, expectation, and calm demand is a threefold, mighty dynamic force, which would solve many problems if man realized it. The wise man uses that which the fool neglects. The stone which the builder rejects becomes the cornerstone of the temple. Do not crawl on your belly like a worm. Do not humble yourself in the dust and call upon heaven to witness what a despicable creature you are. Do not call yourself a miserable sinner, worthy only of eternal damnation. No, 1,000 times no. Rise to your feet, raise your head and face the skies. Throw back your shoulders and fill your lungs with nature's ozone. Then say to yourself, I am a part of the eternal life principle. I am created after the divine image. I am filled with divine breath of life. Nothing can hurt me, for I am a part of the eternal. Go your way, friend, strong in your new resolves, strong in your newfound strength. Do your duty first to yourself, then to your fellow men. Recognize the brotherhood of man. Realize that all men are your brothers. Pretty poor lot of relations, but brothers at that. Do not impose on your brother man, but do not let him impose on you. If you give in to him against your judgments and conscience, you not only hurt yourself, but also injure him. Do not start fights, but let no man smite you with impunity. If a man smites you on one cheek, do not turn to him the other, but do a little smiting on your own account, and smite hard. Do not smite him with hate in your heart, and do not hesitate to forgive him after he has come to. The doctrine of non-resistance is misunderstood. It does not mean that you should be a backboneless creature, a sheep-like, rabbit-hearted specimen of humanity. No. When you allow man to impose on you and wrong you, you are not acting right toward the other man. Duty to him demands that you let him know just where he is at. I am speaking of real aggression or invasion of your rights now, not of fancied wrongs or mountains made of molehills. That is the other extreme. But do not allow hate to find a lodging place in your heart. Go through the world with the grace of God in your heart and a good, strong hickory club in your hand. Don't use the club for offense, never do that, but keep it around to defend yourself with. If you are clad in the armor of righteous cause, and the world sees that you have self-respect and will stand no nonsense, it will treat you with respect. The dog who maintains a confident, calm demeanor is in but little danger of feeling the boot toe of the passerby. But the white-livered cur who draws himself up and places his tail between his legs, that he may present a better aim for the kick gets the kick, he gets what he expects. What is true of the dog is equally true of the man. If you have followed the advice and instructions contained in this little work, you will not have many kicks aimed at you. But remember, no kicking of dogs on your part. You must be above that. An old writer has summed up man's duty to man in the following words, which should be inscribed in letters of gold over every doorway in the land. Wrong no man, and render unto every man his due. If the above words form the rule of action in life of men, there would be no need of lawyers, courts, or prisons. Life would then seem one long sweet song. Try to do your part in bringing about this result. Once more I caution you not to misuse your newfound power. Do not drag the gift of the Spirit through the mud. Use it freely, in your own behalf, in every legitimate way, but harm no man by reason of or by means of it. If you fail to grasp the meaning of any of the teachings contained in this little work, do not feel discouraged, for it will come to you later. Read over the lessons which seem to be most difficult to you, and then place yourself in a relaxed condition of body and mind. Enter the silence, and a new light will break upon you. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Ask, and you shall receive. And now, friends, we have come to the parting of the ways. We may meet again, but if not, let us part feeling that we are none the worse for the short acquaintance. If I have done you any good, if I have awakened in you new thoughts, hopes, and aspirations, may you make them manifest in actions and results. Our little journey along the banks of the stream has been pleasant to me, and I trust that I have not bored you, nor caused you to regret the acquaintance. Not a chance acquaintance, you may rest assured, for nothing ever happens. I thank you for your kind attention. End of chapter. End of book. This audio presentation of Thought Force in Business and Everyday Life by William W. Atkinson has been brought to you by audioenlightenment.com and has been recorded for the exclusive use of Audio Enlightenment members only. If you have received this audio from any website other than our own, please visit our website and let us know at your convenience.